introduce our two presenters. This is Ryan and Stephanie Noble. They're parents, and they have their daughter Emma. Where's Emma at? Goes to school here, and so they're going to present what they have done.
Hi guys. You know, I give a lot of speeches, but I had to make notes this morning because I was so nervous to come and talk to the Marie Schaefer first graders. Should I be nervous? Are you guys scary? No. Okay, I'm going to try to calm down. Deep breaths, right? Deep breaths. All right. So the first thing I wanted to do is thank Mrs. Duggins and your teachers for letting us not be in class right now and talk about Legos this morning. So let's thank them. You guys are super lucky to have such good teachers here at Marie Schaefer. Every single teacher I've met is awesome. All right. So there's three things we're going to do this morning. First, I'm going to tell you about how we thought about building this Lego project, how it even came to be. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to show it to you, and we're going to show you a video about how we build it. And then last but not least, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the things you have to think about when you're building a big project. Because what you're going to see today is something that any of you guys can do. Now, this project started this summer when Emma and Reese and Ryan and I started talking about Legos. And the next thing you know, it went from a tiny little wildcat sign this big to our next thinking was maybe it should be a little bigger than that. And we thought about making it this big. And then Mr. Ryan went and found a giant Lego board that I thought was the biggest thing I've ever seen. That was about the size of that sign. And we said, okay, this is it. And we started to build. And then we said, hold on a minute. Maybe we could make it even bigger. And the next thing you know, we had 40 Lego plates glued to a giant piece of plywood with 80,000 Lego dots in front of us, steel reinforcements, and things had gotten a little bit bigger than we ever imagined. But the reason we wanted to build this for you guys is because we wanted to inspire you to think big and dream big and build the biggest Lego creations you can ever think about. And you don't have to do it all in one day. You can start really small and add and add and add. And you know, lots of people out there dream really big, okay? You guys are just in first grade and you might be saying, hey lady, I can't build anything like that. I'm in first grade. But I'm here to tell you that you can. You just have to imagine it and you have to work hard and not give up. But every day you guys come to school and you see the sign, we want you to think about that. We want you to think about, whoa, what can I do today? We want you to pay attention in class and think about all of the great chefs and builders and engineers and computer programmers and teachers and principals. All of those people were in first grade too one day, just like you guys. And so if you come every day and you work hard, you can do anything that you want to do. So with that, let's take a minute. I'm going to show you the sign and then we're going to watch the video, okay? Feet wide and 5 feet tall. It took 220 hours to sort all the Legos we used for this project. Days and days of sorting. Actually, it took more time to sort the Legos than to build the sign. Each Lego was washed in a washing machine and spread on tables to dry because we bought many of the Legos from Goodwill and places where they were used, and so we had to make sure they were nice and shiny for your sign. That's our final prototype, and then we started to build the sign. It took 205 hours to build.
I wish I was there.
It kept getting bigger and bigger. What you guys are seeing of what started in the summertime, 4 months of all of this work. Inside of those letters, there's lots of Legos that we had to fill up.
I just wanted to.
And then at the end, you put Lego plates on the top to cap it all off. 110,000 Legos, and it weighs 800 pounds. Step 1 is you have to dream big. You have to think of something that's bigger than what you thought you could 2, you have to figure out why you're gonna build it. So we told you a little bit before about why we're gonna build it. We wanted to build something that you guys would think would be really cool and that would inspire you every day. But what you're gonna build is next, right? You gotta plan it. And these projects take a lot of planning. So some of the things that might surprise you is when we planned the Legos, we thought about those crayons and we said, how are we gonna figure out how to make the crayons look real? And so we got just a little crayon from one of your school boxes and we measured it with a ruler. We figured out exactly how big every little part of the Lego was, and then we had to make it 15 times bigger than a regular Lego. And that's what you see up here. Then we picked the letters that we wanted to use and we used a projector, just like the one we saw here, to project a picture up onto the wall. And then we traced the letters so we could see exactly how those were supposed to look. And then the last step of planning was we built this. This was our prototype where we figured out, okay, how are we gonna make a little paper on the crayon? And how are we gonna make the point of the crayon look real? And so we built the small one so that we could then turn it into, how many crayons is it? 24 humongous crayons. So after we figured out what, then we thought about where are we gonna build this thing? And we decided to do it in our garage because we needed a place that was big enough that we could easily bring it to school. We didn't wanna have to carry it up from our basement or something like that. That would have been hard with 800 pounds. So we built it there. And then probably the most important part is who. So who was gonna help us? Because we looked at it and we said, Emma's gonna be graduated from Marie Schaefer if we try to do this by ourselves. So we got Emma and Reese and their parents, and we all started. And then we added more and more family and friends until we found ourselves with 24 total people working on the signs, sorting Legos, doing all of these different jobs that we planned out. I want you to know that you guys can do a project this big too. Just remember to do your planning, think about who's gonna help you, where you're gonna do it, and why you're doing it, and you guys can make it happen too. Emma and Reese, thank you guys for all your hard work building the Legos, and I was thinking that you might be able to help me give these Lego boxes to each Marie Schaefer classroom. So maybe we can start with the first grade teachers. All right, first grade teachers, Mrs. Logan, Miss Roberts, Mrs. Hansley, and Miss Katie, if you guys could come up to the front, you can get your Lego box. Perfect. So every Marie Schaefer classroom can now have a box of Legos so you guys can